Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to another video. So today's video is a bit of a random one and it's just my opinion if Christopher Eccleston, the Ninth Doctor, will ever return. So it's just because over the years there's been a lot of speculation if Christopher will ever return to the role of the Doctor or not. And I think there's a lot to take into consideration, and in today's kind of discussion video I'm going to be discussing all the points and seeing if Christopher Eccleston will ever return to the role of the Ninth Doctor. So sit back, relax and let's get started. So, Christopher Eccleston, you've probably heard of him before. He used to portray the ninth incarnation of the Doctor. He was the Doctor when the show came back in 2005 under the new showrunners of Russell T Davies, and he played the Doctor for just one series. The reason he left was rumouredly because apparently behind the scenes crew were being treated very unfairly, and when Christopher went to speak to Russell T Davies or someone at the BBC about this, nothing was done, there was no concern shown, and for that reason Christopher decided to leave the show. So in my opinion, that is a completely fair reason to leave the show, and it's kind of nice to know that Christopher was sticking up for people who were maybe being treated unfairly behind the scenes. So I really respect Christopher for that, and I think we should all respect his decision for leaving. And yeah, it was a shame that he left after just one season, but again, he had his reasons and it completely makes sense. However, a lot has changed since then, and it looks like Christopher is now much more accepting of Doctor Who, because the years following his departure, he never really spoke very fondly of Doctor Who. When anyone would ever mention it to him in interviews, he used to give very blunt answers and just not seem very keen about talking about the show. But over the years, he has now started doing Doctor Who conventions, and it looks like he has now got a better opinion of being part of the Doctor universe and is more accepting of the role, which again makes a lot of sense, because again, he said many times that he didn't enjoy Doctor Who. He also has said he struggled with mental health on Doctor Who as well, which is a sad thing to hear. So obviously he's not got the most fondest memories of Doctor Who, unlike us who have more fonder memories of him as the Doctor. So again, it completely makes sense, but it looks like these days he's now much more accepting to Doctor Who. He's really warm to the fans a lot more, and it looks like that's why he's now doing conventions. Obviously, one part of it is he's probably want money from the conventions, which is fair enough, but another part of it is he does honestly seem to enjoy being part of the Doctor Who world and interacting with fans, and it's a great thing to see. Seeing all of that though, what is the chances of Christopher Eccleston actually returning to Doctor Who in the future? Now this has already closely nearly happened back in 2013. Christopher Eccleston and Stephen Moffat had chats about Christopher returning for the 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor. He was originally part of the script instead of the brilliant John Hurt as the War Doctor, but unfortunately Christopher decided in a polite manner to decline the role of returning to Doctor Who, so that unfortunately never happened. However, these days, as I've already mentioned, he is now doing Doctor Who conventions. However, I think a lot of fans presume that that means he would say yes to returning to Doctor Who straight away if he was ever asked again. The next most likely opportunity of that happening will obviously be the 60th anniversary special, if there is one, in 2023, and in my opinion, I think there is obviously now more of a chance that Christopher would say yes to returning to the role. It does genuinely seem like his impression of Doctor Who is just getting better and better, but at the same time, I still feel there's probably a more chance of him saying no, as the point is, he still will always have not the best memories of Doctor Who actually filming the show. As I've said, he had a bad experience with the crew where people were getting treated unfairly, and he was also struggling with mental health. So I think, taking all that into consideration, I just think it would be a very difficult decision for Christopher to return to the role. Plus, Christopher himself would need to feel like he can actually want to return to the role and be in the actual mind space of being the Doctor. It's just not about him saying yes, he has to actually betray the Doctor, and he might not feel like he can betray the Doctor ever again. So in my opinion, there is a little chance, a stronger chance now, probably about the same amount as in 2013 of him coming back in the future. But if I had to overall guess it, I would say that Christopher will probably over the years get better and better with Doctor Who, but will probably never return to the role of the Doctor, unfortunately. But yeah guys, thank you for watching this video. This was just a bit of a random video. I just see people talking about it all the time, if Christopher Eccleston will ever return, and I just thought I'd do a little video on it, giving my opinions. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.